What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Inside Zone. Look, it's Wednesday. We're coming off a heck of a week of football this past weekend. NFL, WNBA, college. It was a great weekend of sports all around. Look, I want to touch base on this Georgia-Alabama game. If you follow this page, if you follow me, if you have listened to any of my videos, I'm in the South. Georgia is my squad. And big game this past weekend against Alabama. It's always a big game against Alabama. I mean, it's almost like game day, college game day could come to Georgia or Alabama every time these two teams play, knowing that they're going to get a hell of a game. And this one didn't disappoint. I mean, quick summary of the game. Georgia didn't do anything for the first two quarters. Alabama's offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators, overall, all three phases of the game in the first half of the game, Alabama dominated. Georgia couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. Georgia lost this game for three reasons. First, being outcoached. Alabama clearly watched film. The game against Tennessee, Georgia ran this 4th and 1 or this short yardage play with Cash Jones repeatedly. Out of the shotgun, handoff, sweep right or whatever to Cash Jones. Alabama blew it up. The defensive lineman sliced through, blew up the play. Cash Jones tried to break the tackle. And subsequently, everyone on Twitter is like, what the hell, Georgia? You put the game in the hands of Cash Jones? With all the talent and athletes that we have, we put Cash Jones. But that's from watching film. Georgia didn't think that Alabama was going to be ready for it, and Alabama clearly was ready for this play. Second reason why Georgia lost outside of coaching was missed opportunities. I mean, we put the freshman in a good position to make a big play, caught Alabama's defense sleeping, and the kid drops the touchdown. That 7 points could have made the difference in the game because Alabama didn't score again after halftime. So that's reason number two, missed opportunities, and we let things slip between our hands. The last reason why we lost, we didn't take advantage of the mistakes that Alabama made. Alabama didn't play a perfect game. By no means did Alabama play a perfect game. Like I said, in the second half, we made adjustments and we shut Alabama down. But there were interceptions, there were sacks, there were times in this game where we could have held court and put Alabama out of their misery. But for some reason, Alabama, even without Nick Saban, they have Kirby Smart's number. They know exactly what Kirby is thinking before Kirby is thinking it. Maybe Kirby is overthinking this thing. So look, Georgia has Kentucky coming up. Alabama has a big one coming up against Vanderbilt. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share.